Hi and welcome. My name is Chris Miller. I'm the Associate Vice President for School of PE. We've been offering exam review courses for the FE and PE exam since 2004. And I'm excited today to announce the newest product in our arsenal of exam prep materials, the FE Civil Exam Review Guide. Let's take a look at this short video. Wow, what a great look at our new FE Civil Exam Review Guide. Next, Landon's going to come up and talk about some of the features of our newest product. Landon?
Thanks, Chris. We spent over a year developing the content for the FE Civil Exam Review Guide to ensure that it provides the best exam preparation possible. This includes wide margins for note-taking, color-coded tabs so you can easily navigate from chapter to chapter, and a variety of augmented reality features like quizzes, flashcards, which you can access on your mobile device using the Total AR app that is available in Google Play and the App Store. We hope that these amazing features, along with some others, come together to make your exam preparation experience a successful one. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Landon, for that great insight to some of the features of our FE Civil Exam Review Guide. Next up is Colin. He'll talk a little bit more about the book. Colin?
Thanks, Chris. So in student services, one common question we get asked often is, what makes you stand out from your competition? The answer is very simple. Our instructors are subject matter experts who have been guiding other engineers to success in licensure for 14 years. Now they're bringing that knowledge to the publications world with the FE Civil Reference Guide. By aligning with the most up-to-date syllabus and handbook from NCES, we are confident and excited to bring you the most excellent way to prepare you for your exam. Now, back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Colin, for walking us through some of those great features of the book. So many wonderful features all in one book. Before we wrap things up, let me just introduce you to our authors.
Hello, I'm Dr. Charles Proctor, instructor at the School of PE and co-author of the chapter on ethics and professional practice. I completed my PhD at Purdue University in 1981 and became a licensed engineer in 1984. I am currently a practicing engineer licensed in Florida, Louisiana, and Tennessee. In Florida, I was a founding member of the Board of Directors for the Florida Engineers Management Corporation, FEMIC. FEMIC is the regulatory board overseeing the engineering profession in Florida. I also served as ASME Vice President of Professional Practice and Chairman of the Board on Professional Practice and Ethics. I represented ASME as a member of the NCEES Task Force on Engineering Licensure. Over the last several decades, I've volunteered to review programs for ABET, and I've served as a commissioner to ABET for SAE International. I have been an instructor at the School of PE since 2011. Exam questions regarding ethics and professional practice range from society codes of ethics to professional skills and contract law. The number of questions, it ranges from 4 to 6. Licensure is a fundamental area for exam preparation. Several pages in the FE handbook are devoted to the NCEES Model Rules of Professional Conduct and the NCEES Model Law. Included in the Model Law section are several pages regarding grounds for disciplinary action. These pages are closely reviewed in this chapter to provide exam preparation guidance. Included in this chapter, but not provided in the FE handbook, is a section on law and contracts. You will find a summary of issues related to the practice of engineering in this section. Unlike many of the knowledge areas on the exam that require equations, tables, and calculations, the exam questions on ethics and professional practice often require penetrating the truth of a situation. And remember, there is a genuine purpose to developing knowledge in professional practice and ethics. The employment of professional ethics in the practice of engineering is critical to all of us in order to enjoy a successful and satisfying career.
Hello everyone, my name is Amr Salam. I am the instructor for the Geotechnical Engineering. I have a PhD in civil engineering with emphasis on geotechnical engineering. That's the subject I like, that's my practice, that's what I have passion to teach. I will do your review part of the geotechnical, and I wrote the chapter in the FE and the PE review books for the School of PE. I work for a consulting firm here in Orlando, Florida. And I also teach at the local school, which is University of Central Florida, here in Orlando too. I have been teaching for the School of PE, the Geotechnical Review course for the PE for the last 11 years, since 2009. And I will continue as much as I can do it for the coming few years. Regarding the FE test itself, the geotechnical part of the test is about 10 to 15 questions in total. It covers some basic aspects of geotechnical engineering, like index testing, some phase diagrams, some lab testing. It goes also into some concepts like effective stress concept. It covers some stability of slopes, shear stresses, consolidation theory, the basics of it, of course. Touches on the bearing capacity of soil. It also takes you through touch on a foundation type, not all foundation design, of course, but just foundation types and how they work, some slope stability, some soil stabilization. So multiple of topics, but again, they are all basic topics that cover your basic understanding of geotechnical engineering. Together, the book and the review class should get you completely ready for the test. What I want to tell you about the FE exam, and the same thing I say about the PE exam, they are not really designed to be very hard exams. They're very conceptual exams. They measure your understanding of the basic topic that you are taking the test in. And if you do the right preparation, give yourself the time, the comfort, the attention needed, you should be able to pass it, the FE now. And then after 4 years of practice, you're going to be tested again for the PE. We will see you again in the review, and you will pass it. And then we will see you in the practice of civil engineering as a good practitioner or professional engineer in the market very, very soon. Good luck, and hopefully you all pass and you enjoy the review and the class and pass the test and celebrate. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Brian Haygood. I'll be your instructor for Statics and Dynamics. I've been teaching with the School of Professional Engineering since 2007. I'm also a consulting forensic engineer, working mostly in accident investigation and product liability testing for a firm in Texas. In statics, we'll set some basic ground rules for the analysis of forces, and we'll develop simple techniques for drawing reliable free body diagrams of both linear and rotationally balanced systems. We'll study devices such as beams, pulleys, distributed loads, and friction surfaces, among others. Statics relies heavily on Newton's second law of motion, F equals ma, to tell us that when objects are not accelerating, the forces on those objects must balance. In CES, it tells us to expect between 8 and 12 questions on statics in the exam. Thanks. I hope it's helpful to you.
Thank you all for attending this presentation. Before I close things out, I just want to let everyone know that the exciting thing is the book is now available for purchase at www.schoolofpe.com and it ships today. Thank you all for attending.